There are several reasons why women think good men are hard to find, and the irony is there are probably even more men out there that buy into the same narrative. In this video, I'm going to talk about the good man trap and why men are far more susceptible to the fallacy of the good man trap than even women are. We're going to do it a little different today. You ready? I'm ready. Let's get it. To some women, good men aren't hard to find. They don't even exist. Women have every type of influence you can imagine that affects how they think about men. Fathers, brothers, experiences with guys they've dated, watching friends and family's dating experience, psychological trauma, sexual abuse, lack of male protection. The list goes on and on. Every woman has her own set of experiences that she works through to decide how to move forward in a relationship. Often, those experiences have convinced her that good men, man, they're few and far between. Whether you're good or not becomes irrelevant. The real question is, are you capable of fitting together? We're all flawed and imperfect. I've heard this question in other relationship conversations, and it's always answers like, be consistent, be chivalrous, show her how much you care about her. Listen, those things are cool, but you really can't show a woman that you're a good man. In essence, it's because you're not. When a woman implies she wants a good man, what she's really saying is that she wants a man that's good for her. There's no broad brush to paint every man to become good or bad. Just spend time with her, learn what she likes and doesn't like, and see if you enjoy the time together. If a man is important to you, he's worth something to you, and he's useful. He's of value to you. Internet narratives are concepts that we hear and often believe. If you listen to 10 different people talk about a high-value man, you'll hear 10 different responses. What makes anyone have value? Is it that a lot of women are attracted to him? Is it that he's 6 feet tall, carries 6 inches, and makes 6 figures? Or is it that he loves God and has a six-pack? One of the definitions of value in the form of a noun is the importance, worth, or usefulness of something. If you're looking around at random dudes on IG or YouTube defining value by a perceived status that they create, ask yourself, what value is that man to you? How is that man more valuable than someone who loves you and takes care of you? Then you can answer the question for yourself. You might want to go back to the previous question and consider what you really value. Listen, man, nothing's wrong with you. These people aren't meant for you anyway. Do you really want the woman that's running in and out with the bad dude? She's hot, sure, I get it. Do you want the insecurity she displays dealing with a guy who doesn't have her best interest at heart? Do you want to deal with the trauma that he helped to create after he's done with her? Do you want the problem she even had to deal with just being around his level of foolishness? So when you look around at women that are kicking it with the so-called bad dude, think about this. Is the bad guy really winning? Does he have his ride or die with him for life? Or is he taking advantage of a broken woman who's desperate for attention? Those women aren't meant for you anyway. Going back to the question of what's wrong with you, I don't believe anything's wrong with you. Guys fall for the good man trap more than women do. And here's the number one reason why. How good or bad you are is irrelevant. Ask yourself these 3 important questions. Are you authentically yourself when you're around women? Be honest. Do you try to win her affection through favors, kindness, and compliments? And number 3, do you lead by example when you're with her, or do you cater to her whims? You can be a good man with a good heart and answer yes to these 3 questions, and guess what? You'll have no shot with a woman, and you don't deserve one. If you're not authentic and you appease her every chance you get, You don't come off assertive. You're trying to lead from behind. And guess what? That's not attractive. Men, even good men, are authentic, good, bad, or indifferent. She doesn't need a yes man. She needs an authentic man. If you're trying to buy her affection, let's keep it 100. That's not being a good man. That's called extortion. She's smart enough to know this is a transactional game you're playing to try to make up for your shortcomings. Not a good look. If you really want to know how the so-called bad dudes are winning, are you leading or catering to her every whim? There are going to be moments of confrontation, showing empathy yet standing your ground, and making tough decisions that she actually wants you to make. You know why the bad dude's winning? Because he's making those decisions. He's taking risk and doing whatever needs to be done. It may be putting her in a terrible situation, but he's confident and he's showing he's willing and able to take care of her. If you're catering to her whims, man, you aren't leading. You're being a butler, not a leader. When a quarterback goes into a huddle, his first job is not to call a play. His primary job is to instill the trust in his team that they can follow and believe in him. Moxie, charisma, whatever you want to call it. When you decide you have the audacity to talk to any woman you want to speak to, just like that quarterback is leading, to ignore any woman you want to ignore, and to do all those things with your own style and flair, your outcomes will instantly change. And there's a part 2 answer for this question that's also very important. You can't worry about the outcome. If you meet a woman and internally say, I'm going to marry this woman, she's perfect, you might even have the audacity to tell her, girl, I'm going to marry you. That's all fine and good. Now let it go and live your life. Live each day to the fullest and forget about the outcome. When the time is right and your audacity is at its all-time high, you'll know when it's time to take the next step. I hope you're ready, because most of these so-called good men lack the confidence, authenticity, charisma, and leadership skills to get where they want to go with women. Confidence makes us land on the moon, fly fighter planes, fight deadly animals, and speak to the girl we want to take to the prom. Confidence is the most attractive male feature on this planet. The idea of being a good man is a trap. It's irrelevant. Those other men should change their focus. Take steps to become the most confident, authentic leader. Drip a little charisma. They won't be a part of the trap any longer, and neither will you. I hope you liked us deviating a bit from the norm today. If you have some questions you'd like for me to answer, let me know in the comments. And I can't leave this part out. So if you think you're a good man and you decide to develop confidence, authenticity, and solid leadership skills, you better watch out, because audacity will be your superpower.